She's Muslim and her husband
I was
is
born
Indian.
in Muslim family.
Yeah.
My husband Hindu.
Sunil Gupta.
My in-laws, they love me. They love me to death, more than even their own Indian bahus that they selected. Ours was love marriage.
Oh.
Yours must be also love
Huh?
marriage. You made the decision.
Yeah. Yours must be a love marriage too.
Mine is the love marriage. But the thing is, I'll tell you something. I never wanted to marry him. Never.
You
Till
never
then.
wanted? So why did you marry?
Destiny. It is destiny. I have dumped him, which he
Wow,
remembers,
you should write a
16 to 20 times. My children say, Mom, you should write 101 ways to dump your guy. I came up with every excuse to dump this guy. Really.
Oh my God.
I was not even friends with him.
Oh my
I was
God.
so mean to him. I was so mean to him. But I was only helping him because he wanted to become a model, and I was working with Linta's advertising agency. So I introduced him there.
Yeah, very handsome guy.
Yeah, he's a very handsome
Very
man.
handsome guy.
Yeah, but then, it doesn't stop there. Because for me, I think I am a very challenging person, and I think I want to learn a lot, and I wanted a man who is very open, who doesn't feel like he possesses me. My husband was insecure about me. So he just wanted
Controlling you.
Yeah, control me. I'm like,
Yeah, you can't do that.
and I'm a Bengali girl, all happy, free,
Yeah.
I didn't want a guy like that. Yeah, I never wanted to have a guy like that. For me, meeting men or meeting boys when I was a young
Yeah,
girl was just being friendship, that's it.
Yeah,
nothing more than that.
right.
And I told him, you're just my friend, nothing more.
Right.
Okay, don't take it anything more. But then he never left me. I swear by God. He never left me. And every problem I will come across, he's there to help me. He's the only one.
Love stories are amazing. Everybody's love stories are amazing.
By the way, you're looking very pretty,
Thank
You're gorgeous, yeah.
love stories.
Yeah.
But what is आजकल के ज़माने के क्या love stories?
आजकल के ज़माने की लव स्टोरीज ज़्यादा अच्छे हैं. बहुत प्यारे.
एक गर्लफ्रेंड है, एक बॉयफ्रेंड है, उसको छोड़ दिया, फिर दूसरा बॉयफ्रेंड है.
वो गर्लफ्रेंड बॉयफ्रेंड क्या, हस्बैंड वाइफ लोग करते हैं, तो गर्लफ्रेंड बॉयफ्रेंड का क्यों बोलने का. छोड़ा तो छोड़ा, दूसरा एक नहीं तो दूसरा सही.
क्यों छोड़ते हैं इतना?
छोड़ो, क्यों नहीं.
She's a free spirit. She's an artist.
But once you're married, then don't do. Keeping one person in dark when people cheat, that I hate, and that I see a lot.
No, but all these
It's toxic.
these breakups also. When one person is in love and the other person dumps them,
It's very, no, that's very
That's
true.
true.
Yeah.
it's very beautiful.
But I have two girls, right? I always told them that I encourage them to date. I say, you need to date, you need to learn how a man is. And if you want to marry someone, you date them, see if he is good, he treats you well. If he does, good. If not, cut it off.
Yeah.
I'll support you.
Yeah, that's true.
But the kids here are so intelligent and smart, like my younger one. She's dating, and tomorrow she is having her MCAT for medicine, right? So she has a boyfriend who wants to meet her. She said no.
Yeah.
For 15 days you cannot meet me.
Yeah.
And that's
I'm
it.
busy.
And then she told me, Mom, I think I just cannot do my medicine and have a boyfriend. Even when I'm doing my medicine, I don't want.
She's a
So I say,
smart.
you're going to leave him? Because he loves her so much. And he's a very nice guy, and she also likes him. She says, I like him, he's wonderful. But I'm not looking for someone like him.
Yeah. Go and
Oh, very
do it.
logical. At
Very.
such a young age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
And this kid is like a butter. We call her Makhan at home. She's a rolling butter. But I don't know, that's what she
Everybody has views of their own.
Yeah.
But Dekho, I'll tell you something.
And I'm so surprised when she said that to me.
Obviously she's
that-
very intelligent,
No, but
hardworking.
She
everything,
knows
right?
what she wants in
Yeah,
life.
yeah, but
And
my-
she's intelligent.
so let me
And
tell you.
hardworking. If you
Yeah,
can
No,
do
no,
that.
exactly.
but these girls are very smart.
and focus.
Very
She's very focused.
Yeah. Yes.
So the girls are very smart and very focused and very hardworking.
Mm.
But I think they've become extra independent. I think.
No.
I think so.
Really?
Everywhere you talk, Papiha, they say they say the girls are sitting on everybody's heads, you know. Have you
No.
not-
Yeah, especially
Parents लोग
professional woman. these
जो
days.
बच्चों की
Ask Masha. She knows how many young boys who are married to girls who are making life impossible for them.
Really?
Miserable.
I love those girls then.
They're very demanding, very handful, I call them.
No,
Very handful.
why? Being selfish is not a very nice thing. You know, you have to be.
Yeah, not selfish. Be
Yeah,
nice. Yeah.
you have to be nice. Okay,
Yeah,
so
very nice.
But I always see girls to be wonderful.
no, I think they are very entitled now. Very
Oh, really?
entitled. I think very entitled.
क्योंकि हर कुछ ऐसे इजीली मिलता है ना इसलिए।
देखो पपीहा, तू जा Facebook पे. These girls, they are partying all night with their little kids left at home. ये कोई responsible तो नहीं है.
No, I know that.
Okay, and उनके husbands, in-laws are suffering. They are paying a price for it. Okay, emotionally, they are suffering. Abhi, I know a girl who is a Hindu girl. She's married to a Muslim boy. Okay, and the Muslim boy has really accepted her, really likes her, and she had made a deal that I'm a Hindu and you are a Muslim and no coming in between.
हमारा भी ऐसी।
हाँ ठीक है, that's perfect.
But I didn't nikah.
You didn't like her, that's true.
क्योंकि मेरे को उसने बोला
तुझे convert करना पड़ा होगा
हाँ,
for that. तेरा
मैंने
नाम क्या
निकाह
था?
किया। मीना मेरा घर का नाम मीता है तो मीना किए।
अच्छा.
मीना किए तो मैंने पहले निकाह किया, फिर उसके मम्मी डैडी लोग सब लोग मेरे साथ मीन थे। मैंने बोला ना मैं घर की ना घाट की, चल कोर्ट में शादी करेंगे, मैं हिंदू तू मुस्लिम, कुछ भी एड वैंड किया ना तो तेरे को मैं जेल में डाल दूंगी कसम से। दिस इज हाउ आई टॉक टू हिम। देन वी वेंट एंड डिड अ कोर्ट मैरिज अंडर स्पेशल मैरिज एक्ट एंड आई बिकेम ए हिंदू, ही बिकेम अ मुस्लिम।
Because Papiha, nobody really changes their religion.
Yeah.
Nobody
Yeah.
changes. No need
Yeah.
to fake it, you know.
Yeah.
So anyway, so this girl has now told her husband that I want my kids to be Hindus. So she said that her mother has come now. Her mother is living with them, and she told her husband that your mother can never come and live here because she does namaz.
Oh, that's mean.
So, and that will be a bad influence on my children. So your mother can never come to this house and stay.
That's bad.
And what kind of idiocy is this? Can you
It's
believe that?
ridiculous.
She said that because I want my kids Hindus and I don't want them to get confused with your namaz, with the mother-in-law's namaz.
There's no confusion. Many people ask me, oh, you're a Hindu and your husband is a Muslim, so what about your children? My younger one is Christian, my older one is a Brahmin, married to a Brahmin. And she practices Durga Puja and all this thing, and Papa is Muslim, so we just celebrated Eid. What do you do in Eid? We just eat. That's it. But the thing is, even Joya's husband, they have absolutely nothing. Whatever Joya wants, they allow her to do.
She's married to a Brahmin.
Yeah, Banerjee, Amit Banerjee, who is a doctor.
Acha.
So, yeah.
So look at this. I mean, what kind of...
Nee, that is bad and mean. But, one time my mother-in-law said, I'm going to come and stay with you. ठीक है? And when I was 8 months pregnant, she didn't keep me in her house even for 1 day. And the day I lived 2.5 days, she continued to tell me to commit suicide and to hang myself to death.
My goodness.
She didn't give me food. And once I left, my husband told me, she didn't take Joya also in the house because my Joya is haram ka aulad.
Acha.
Yeah.
It's called a bastard child.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
So both my children were called bastard children even before they were born. Okay, so I took all that, and my husband, he didn't say anything to the mother. He kept quiet. At the end, when my husband asked me, hey, तो बच्चे लोग हिंदू हैं, मुस्लिम हैं, क्या है? मैंने बोला, what does your religion has to offer to these girls?
Yeah.
A nakab,
Yeah.
tell them the husband can keep 3 or 4 wives.
Wives, right.
Is that what is your religion? I said, you know what, we are in America, let the children go and follow the religion
Their own
they
belief,
want.
Their own belief.
Yeah, I said, don't impose your religion on my children. I told you.
Hassan, what is religion? What is the definition of religion?
I don't know.
Is what you feel in your heart.
Excuse me, did you put salt? So you put that water also, huh?
I put the water also.
Oh, okay. Did you wash it?
You put the peanuts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, ठीक है. Anyways, वो cooked है तो फिर basically. तो आप चालू करोगे तो मुझे बताना, ठीक है?
हाँ, तो अभी let me just figure out what we want, okay?
ठीक है.
So I'm going to show that we have peanuts in the dal. Then I'm going to make the stuffing, and I'm going to make the dough.
How do you do stuffing?
I'll show you today. It's very different.
Okay.
Huh? And we'll make the dough.
Okay.
And then you can take a dinner break.
जल्दी बना के खत्म करो ना.
तो पता नहीं, तो मुझे कोई फर्क नहीं
हाँ,
पड़ता.
करो.
क्योंकि फिर रोलिंग में टाइम जाएगा ना.
हाँ,
इसलिए-
करो ना फिर.
ओके, तो चल अभी डाल दो.
अच्छा आप डाल रहे हो ना?
हाँ.
रुको. तो आप ओके ठीक है, एक मिनट रुको, इसको भी मैं लेती हूँ.
So for this show, I had cooked.
Hold on. Just a minute. Thank you. Go ahead.
So for this show, I had cooked dal separately from the peanuts, just to show you that they can be cooked separately. But the ideal way is to put in a half cup arhar dal or tur dal, put 1/3 cup peanuts, raw peanuts, and you pressure cook it together with haldi or turmeric and hing. So right now I'm going to add these peanuts to
एक
the.
मिनट रुको तो. एक मिनट रुको. नहीं वो मैंने इसको यहाँ
अच्छा, ठीक
oil
है.
पर बोलूँ, okay? I'll put it in this so that you know what,
Okay.
it doesn't move
Okay, fine.
because मेरे हाथ में ना तो move हो रहा है. Oh, this is perfect. Okay.
When we started, I showed that the tur dal was cooked separately in the pressure cooker, and that's because I wanted to show you that you can also cook the tur dal separately and the peanuts separately in case somebody has peanut allergy or whatever. Okay, but ideally it's better to cook the peanuts with the tur dal. Okay, so here I have peanuts pressure cooked separately. 1/3 cup raw peanuts added to half cup cooked tur dal, and we are going to mix it up together. Okay. So here we have our dal ready. I have taken 2 cups of chopped beans and half cup of finely chopped carrots. I took a teaspoon of oil in a pan, and I put a little bit of jeera, and I put the chopped beans.
Can we see it, please?
Yeah, sure. The chopped beans.
Oh, good.
And the chopped carrots. And to that, we are going to add a little bit of salt. We're going to add chili to taste. A little dhania jeera powder. Cilantro or kothmir. And this is our stuffing for the dal dhokli. I doubt if even people from Gujarat have seen this version of dal dhokli, and so I'm really happy to kind of demonstrate this to you. So here we have our stuffing ready. So this is done, and we don't need this anymore. Now, dal dhokli means dal, and dhokli is made of flour. So here I have whole wheat flour. I also mentioned that you can make it gluten-free with some besan, some millet flour, and some sorghum or jawar flour. And here we are going to take just pure wheat flour, and we are going to make a dough. You know, people are generally very, very interested in theplas from Gujaratis because they are delicious. They stay for a few days. You can travel with them. Basically, what we are doing is we are making theplas. So I'm teaching you how to make theplas along with this. So I've added 2 teaspoon oil to about 3 cups of flour here. Okay. I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt, and spices one can change as per your palate, but about a teaspoon of this. We will add a couple of teaspoons of dhania jeera powder. We will add like half a teaspoon of chili powder. We will also add like half a teaspoon of haldi powder. Okay, and we are going to make some dough from this. So I'll be taking half a cup of water or a cup of water, let's see. And here I'm making the dough. Now for working women and a lot of people, making dough is a very big chore. But it's not that difficult really. Just takes a little bit of practice. And homemade chapatis, theplas are really much more delicious, I would say, and fresh. You know what the ingredients are in there. So we are making this dough. So at the end of this, you
Just
also...
a moment.
Yeah.
Hey. So if I want to change the batteries, so do you want me to change both the batteries together? Together, right? Okay, I'll do it. Thank you. Okay, bye. Yeah, yes. I said I'm doing a shooting and I need to change the battery. So do I change both the battery together? Yeah. That I will do. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Bye. And congratulations. Okay. Bye. So this one will go here. So do this one. Here.
मैंने जाते कर कोई तो इजी है.
So when I was in Bombay,
Yeah.
and I was working with Times of India, my family in India, they said I cannot work. And I had such a good job. I loved my job. I had to stop everything.
Family means your in-laws.
Yeah. So for me, and then one time when we were living here, she said she wants to come here and be with us. I told my husband, she cannot live with, she didn't keep me. How can she come and live in my house? But I was not being mean, I'm just being realistic,
I think people should be nice to each other. If that is
Yeah.
missing, then it is very difficult.
Yeah, I cannot live.
But this girl I'm talking about, her mother-in-law is so nice to her.
Really?
So nice to her, so sweet to her. Accepted.
Raj, how good are you
In video taking?
are you as naive
Sure.
as me?
I can help you. You need to help?
I'm just seeing everything. See,
I think when it comes to religion, people people get very carried
I'm
away.
just.
If somebody is religious, him or herself, then they become very possessive.
Yeah.
Okay? See, like Sonia's younger sister, son, married
Nirja.
Nirja's son, the only son, married a Muslim girl.
Oh.
But the girl is from Dubai and all, very filthy rich. But after marriage, they said, no, we don't accept you anymore.
And it has to get to
Their own daughter.
Oh.
They did not come to the wedding, nothing, because she married Hindu.
Yeah.
So now listen to this.
What do you call
But they converted her
Yeah.
and she was gladly accepted the Hinduism.
Okay.
So she's Hindu now.
ठीक है तो चालू करें
Okay, yeah, please.
this
So we are making this dough for the thapla, which will be the dhokli. And again, I want to say that this is a timeless recipe, has been going on for hundreds of years. So it is proven to be a favorite of everybody. So here we make the dough. A nice soft and pliable dough. We take a little bit of oil again just to kind of finish it off. And
so did your mother make this all the time at home?
yes, my mother and I, we had a joint family. So
So
my
your
aunt,
grandma also
my
did?
grandma, my aunt. So I used to call her Bhabi, though she's Kaki, and she used to be cooking a lot. So I really have to give credit to my Kaki for my cooking, and to my mother, and my grandmother, and the fact that I went to catering college. I have a background in cooking and nutrition. So
Really?
I have a master's in nutrition.
Okay.
So so that's why when I cook, I try to see that the meal is balanced.
Okay.
And I like to kind of introduce and let you know what's the right things to eat. So, okay?
So, okay, this is a request to my viewers. If you'd like Kalpana Jaswa to cook something else for you guys, I know that she cooks vegetarian Thai. She's a great cook and she cooks vegetarian Thai as well as she teaches. So, by the way, you can write to me at papiha@papiha.com and request if you'd like Kalpana Jaswa to cook some special dish for you guys, and we'll definitely bring it to you.
So, Papi, I want to tell you how I got into Thai cooking. My husband loves to experiment. So, he went to Thailand to learn massage.
Also, I think spiritual learning too, right?
For Rajan?
Yeah,
Yeah, he has his spirituality, I have my spirituality.
yeah, but I remember
But
you
we are,
went there.
yeah, and I think we are all spiritual people, but we all have some thing that draws us more,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So yoga draws Rajan a lot, and also he wanted to learn massage. So he said, oh, why don't you come to Thailand and spend some time? And I had this young girl in my life at that time who was a friend of one of my kids, and she said, oh, auntie, if you go to Thailand, there are vegan Thai cooking classes. So I said, awesome. So I went to a Thai cooking school because of her.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
So I learned it professionally in a Thai cooking school.
Okay, okay. So we have many viewers who are vegan.
Uh-huh.
I'm also kind of a vegan, but I do eat fish. So I'm a pescatarian.
Uh-huh.
But I prefer eating vegan because I have an autoimmune disease.
Oh.
Especially people who have autoimmune disease, if they switch to become a vegan, it helps them a lot.
Yes.
So may I request you if you can cook for us vegan Thai cuisine?
Sure.
Okay, so we will bring a series from Kalpana Jaswa about vegan Thai cuisine for you guys.
Thank you. I just want to add a little bit. So my Thai classes, I've had people who come and tell me that their families enjoyed vegetarian Thai cooking and food for the first time, guilt-free, no fear. And I have non-vegetarian friends who, I'm really a pure vegetarian, but I told them that you just substitute the tofu with whatever else you want. And she turned all those dishes into Malayali kind of dishes, and she put them on Facebook, and she said it changed her family life. because her husband loves the fruit. So it's very easy to change.
Good.
What you basically need to know is what are the ingredients, where to find the ingredients, not easy to find, and how to create authentic dishes. Okay? Because everyone says, oh, I cook green curry, but it has to really be something that is memorable, right?
Yes.
So that's what I think it should be.
Okay,
done.
so now what you want to do?
So now
with
this dough is ready. Now we are going to roll this out into theplas. I think everyone should make some theplas and maybe let Papiha know how your theplas turned out.
Okay.
Yeah? So I'll show you now how to do this. Okay. You're not taping right now, no? You're not taping right now. Okay. Papiha, once you air it, it's not saved, no? People can't access it again and again. But you have it, of course.
It's in the TV
Archive.
station.
But
And the TV station.
do you ever rerun it?
Yeah.
You do rerun
Yeah,
it.
yeah. So if I do this, maybe for 2 weeks it will come.
I see.
Because then I come up with Salam Namaste with Papiha.
Oh, I see. I
Yeah.
see. I see. So I'm just going to make some balls and then you can start.
Okay. I hear your son, he is with box, right?
Dropbox.
Dropbox, yes. So he's with Dropbox,
Uh-huh.
and someone who works for Dropbox, because I use Dropbox a lot.
Of
We
course.
need Dropbox a lot.
Yeah. Uh-huh. So, yeah.
So I called them up. I said, I need a better service because we're
Dropbox.
using, yeah.
Huh.
And then he said, sure, yeah, we'll do it for you.
Who said that?
This employee who works with
Dropbox.
Dropbox.
Indian boy? What's the name?
Wait, I'll tell you what's his name. His name is Mohit Hingorani.
I see. Nice.
मैंने बोला मेरे को ना वो जितना है उतने से मेरे को काम नहीं हो रहा बोला
हाँ.
ठीक है हम आपको और भी देते हैं
तो दे दिया तुमको. How much do you have storage?
See all that numbers I don't know my husband knows about that तो मैं क्योंकि उसको मुश्किल हो रहा था because when the television people will send me the files
It'll be very big.
then I'm not getting it the whole thing because it's a whole 1 hour so then it was hard so then my husband said okay why don't you give us more and then now I would like to have more because I have more television shows so it's like that.
Oh, nice. So, Papiha, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to roll all of these and half roast them. तो कैसे करना है उसको?
मैं भी लेके आ रही हूँ इसको.
Okay, लेके आ.
अच्छा ये इसको यहाँ पे भी चला सकती हूँ है ना?
इसको हाँ ऐसा.
हाँ because then I
You can be in the video, yeah.
yeah no
You want
because
light on?
yeah you can put the light on. No it is because it won't move na otherwise it will shake see that's why.
Okay, so I'm going to now roll